In order to get these heads, you're going to have to find a certain type of planet. So what you're going to want to do is go to your galaxy map, and it really does not matter, as far as I can tell, which type of system you've gone to. I just kind of jumped to whatever system I could. This one happens to be a dissonant system. Make sure you've got plenty of hyperdrive fuel for the journey, because this could take a few stops. All right, so once you get in the system, you're going to want to hit C, and you're going to want to scan all the planets, okay? If you're in your ship, it is easiest, in my opinion, to go into first-person view, because you can line it up a little bit easier. Scan them, and we're looking for a specific set of words on these planets. All right, that is not a good planet either. So, what do? We go to the next galaxy. Now, I don't recommend using your fighter to do this, because you're going to get stopped by space pirates, you're going to get stopped by battles, you're going to get stopped by random encounters. But if you're in your freighter, you don't have to deal with that at all. So let's warp to our freighter and show you the best way to do this. And some of you guys probably already realize this, but you can actually have a scanner room in your freighter, which is a buildable part. If you don't have it, you'll have to get that set up. You have a planetary probe, and what that'll do is that'll scan the entire system when you get there and allow you to see what planets are in the vicinity. So this one here is what you're looking for. The third one down, you see the little skull that says Vile Brood Detective. That's what you're looking for, is a planet that has Vile Brood on it. Now, these aren't that hard to find. I was finding them pretty quickly, especially jumping with the freighter. So if you get one that has really bad conditions, the first two I found had high mountains on them, which really suck for running around and trying to find things. So we find the Vile Brood Detected symbol on a planet, and then we're going to head to that planet. All right, so we're going to head over to this planet and search for the Vile Brood. All right, so all of the planets that I've been on so far have had crappy weather. I don't know if they're all extreme planets or not, but it hasn't been great. So the Vile Brood is detected. We're going to look through our analysis visor, and we are actually looking for a red diamond that has a little worm inside of it. So I'm not seeing any here. I would recommend picking a direction, north, south, something like that, that you can easily continue in after you make sure that you've got fuel in your... Hey, dude, quit it. Stop it. All right. So that's fueled up. Now we can head this direction. And believe it or not, this is the fourth planet I found, and it's actually the best one, even with the crappy storms and all the animals that are trying to kill me. All right, there we go, right there. A juicy grub. That's what we are looking for. You have to be within 200 U to be able to see it. So as you're going, just keep looking, because it's not going to show up until you're within 200 U. All right, so you come over here, you find the grubs. Sometimes they're on top. Sometimes they are buried. If they're buried, you can either dig them up with the terrain manipulator, or sometimes you can just grab them through the ground without actually having to dig them up. So you've got the juicy grub. What I would recommend is gathering 8 to 10 of them. Once you have the grub, what you're going to want to do is you come inside your inventory and you hit E to crush the larva if you're on computer. Now, when you do that, it's going to start an event where a brood mother is going to come and be mad at you and try to kill you. Now, the other thing is you don't have to do it here. So because this planet is constantly trying to kill me, I am not going to do it here. It is good that it has superheated storms, and I'll show you why later. So you may want to find a planet that has that. However, I do not recommend doing one that has mad sentinels or angry fauna, which this one has both. Ow. All right, there we go. We got another juicy grub. Let's head over there. Have to recharge our life support. Life support, there we go. All right, so this one is below the surface, but you can see I can grab it with E here, or you can use your terrain manipulator and uncover it and grab it, and there you go. We got 2 of them now. So I did this earlier today on my Twitch stream. I'll probably show you some clips from that, but got about 10 of them, and I used, I think, 8 in order to get what I needed. So I'm just going to grab 2 right here for this demonstration, and then we are going to go to another planet and get this done. So let me call my ship in. And we'll go to a better place. All right, now in this fight, you control the environment. So pick a spot that's nice and flat. Go ahead and maybe clean up any nasties that are around. Make sure to take out any hazardous flora and fauna so that you don't have to worry about it. And then you're going to go in and crush the larva. So when that happens, make sure you are locked and loaded. And you take down the brood mother. Now she's going to shoot out all her little babies here. But I tend to ignore these and not worry about it. You can take her down pretty quick if you've got a decent weapon loadout, which I'll show you mine here when I get done. But just kind of keep moving. And if you're on a planet with a superheated windstorm, you can pretty much stay in the air the entire time. Helps if you hit it. But there you go. She's dead. Swarm is subsiding. Now, I've already got all of the pieces, so I'm going to show you a clip of my stream where I got them so you can see what it looks like. But there'll be a drop, and it will be announced with a pop-up that tells you you've got one of the heads. So there are 4 heads available. It's going to show up at the appearance modifier. Nice! The Hunter's Jaws. Bioluminescence headpiece. And Brood Mother's Maw. And I have all 4 of them. I got them in 8, so for me it was a 50% drop rate. But I had people in my stream telling me it took them 27 times to do it. Now, I don't know if they just have horrible luck, but yeah. That's what we got. So, now that we've got our heads, we're going to go back and get them set up. You can go to the space station. You can go to the anomaly. Anywhere you want to use the appearance modifier. Maybe you've got one at your base. Feel free to do it there. Anywhere works. But go to the appearance modifier. Make sure that your race is anomaly. You can change everything else, but then when you go to head, you're going to have the different markings here in the helmet type. So the first one, number 22, is a brooding skull. Number 23 is locked. That's the chitin mandibles, which is available during the expedition. 24, we've got the Hunter's Jaws, which is my personal favorite, I think. The bioluminescent headpiece is really cool, especially since you can kind of change the colors and make it your own. There we go. However you want to do it. And then the Brood Mother's Maw as well. You can change these colors and make it look as freaky and funky as you want. So those are your choices. And then once you have them, you have them. This guy likes it, don't you?